Welcome back, everybody, to another trade breakdown. This is a trade I took on the 23rd of December on ES, I believe it was. This trade I took on all my Alpha Zero accounts, and it was actually my last trading day of the before the Christmas period. So it netted me around 2K, just about. I risked a little bit less just because it was the Christmas period. Let's do this. This was my trade execution on ES. This is the 5 minute. So I got in off the inverse fair value gap, which I'm going to go over now. But yeah, so let's get into this. So as always, we've got a blank chart here. So I want you to do your annotations. We've got NQ here, ES here, YM here. I want you to do your annotations and then get back to me. So pause the video and then get back to me. And I'm going to carry on with what I was thinking for the day and what I called out live in my premium Discord. Um, on this day, I was actually trading on TikTok Live as well. So I called it out on my premium Discord channel for the members. I was trading to TikTok Live, and then a couple of people on the TikTok Live actually took this trade with me. So coming into the day, I wanted this as just a weekly draw. This was something that I've been watching all week. We've been very bullish, so I've been using a lot of the previous day low candles as SMT. So we came back down into this daily internal range liquidity, which is also a new week opening gap. While NQ swept previous day low, ES then failed. So that was giving me a bullish S&T at previous day lows, which meant that I wanted us to go higher. So whether that was going to be target all the way up here, or whether that was going to be just a previous day high, and then YM also the same. So currently, as I'm reading price, it's looking like NQ is the weakest, ES and YM are the strongest. So this is my bias, right? So I believe it was this move down to previous day low happened in New York Open. No, just a bit before. So look here. So this is our daily internal range liquidity here. And if I just fast forward back to New York Open, which is here. So you see at 8 a.m. we came down, took that out the previous day low, and then we actually formed S&T, like I said. So when I saw this, all I needed was my entry function. I had a pretty strong read on where we were going to go. I just needed us to, on the lower time frame, to show us, okay? Show us our entry. So here we had, after we had this is also a 1 hour POI. So I've got the daily bias, which is it's under 20 seconds. So it tells me it's the first thing I saw, which is probably the cleanest. That's how I do the daily bias. If it takes me any longer than 20 seconds, then I'm probably second guessing myself and it's taking way too long and it's probably not as clear. So here you can see we swept the sell side on NQ, but we failed to an ES, okay, reinforcing that ES and YM are the strongest. So I wanted at least on NQ, previous session highs would have been a nice draw. And same with ES. London highs were still open, so I wanted that. YM, I'm just using more for S&T at this point. So then if we go down to the 5 hour, sorry, the 5 minute. So New York Open, we have this massive move up, right? And I'm thinking, oh, brilliant. So there's our draws met. Um, this is probably gonna be a no trading day for me, right? So because all my drawn liquidities have been met on the or internally, my drawn liquidities have been met. So on the daily, they still haven't been met, obviously, because there's still those smooth edges on NQ and external right at the top. So well, I remember when I was looking at this, I was thinking to myself, okay, well, I wanted manipulation down, and then we can catch we can ride it higher towards the drawn liquidities, the previous session highs. Obviously, we don't get that, so I'm being a bit patient here. If I wanted to do anything, I'd need a pullback, right? Naturally. So I believe here is where I get a bit interested because we have an inverse fair value gap here and inverse fair value gap here And this is what made me the most interested. I think NQ again was telling me that it was the weaker asset. So naturally, I wanted to long the stronger asset and short the weaker one. So when we done this, I was going to look at NQ, but obviously, why would I want to long the weaker asset? NQ has been lagging behind for a long time. So looking at this, I'm thinking, right, okay, I'm going to get into ES then. So as soon as we can, we closed over this inverse fair value, this CIV, sorry, and created an inverse fair value gap. I set my limits. It was like this, targeting the highs, and I just went the 2R. Okay, so NQ still had its previous day high. Uh, I think it was not taken. I think it was up here. Yeah, so NQ still had previous day high as a draw. So my plan was if NQ took previous day high and I was still in this trade when I'd close out, um, just because I wouldn't be too sure on where price is going to go after that. So I was in, where is it? This is my tap in, right? So now I'm in this trade and I'm watching carefully to see how these correlating markets are doing. So YM in this scenario is inverse this massive gap, right? So now we have an inverse fair value gap supporting price higher on YM. Uh, and then obviously you can tell just from structure-wise, YM is the most bullish, NQ is the weakest, and then ES is in the middle like normal. But what you see, which is quite interesting, is NQ starts to catch up a bit. So here we go, and that's my 2R. Okay, so you would have been in that trade for 30 minutes, and NQ teases around about this high, and then in the end goes and takes it. In hindsight, I think NQ is a bit more RR, but not by much. I've always felt a lot more confident when I'm longing the stronger asset and shorting the weaker asset. That's just how I do it, and that's how I feel my best trades are. So yeah, this trade made me just a bit over 2K. Called live in my premium Discord. If you ever need any help uh, with your trading, with mentoring, then there's me and my pal that do it for. So yeah, this was called in my live TikTok sessions. Uh, some of the people actually in there took the same trade, but I gave all my pre-market analysis and outlooks and alerted my Discord when I took this trade. Um, yeah, so a lot of the members actually ended up catching this trade with me. But yeah, if you ever need any support or any help, then just reach out to me. I'm currently running a premium Discord where a lot of the members have been helping. If you ever need any help with your trading, with your mindset, with just you just want someone to guide you who's been where you are, then feel free to reach out to me or go to the link in the description and join my premium Discord. Yeah, you can catch trades like this. There's as we're heading into the new year, you to make sure you're getting on those goals. So if one of your goals is to become profitable, then you should definitely head down into the link in the description and go on to my mentorship. And I hope to see you in there soon and we can catch trades like this together. Anyway, take care, guys.